guys, we're finally to like the part 3. Not much has happened. It's only been an hour since we played. We've only made up to 96,000 out of the 80k I left myself. So what? Not too bad. We did unlock tier 5 gear though. So we can sit there and upgrade. So this is where I was talking about like what you want to start doing, right? So we were using the dual swords. We're gonna buy tier 4. We're gonna buy tier 4. It's a little cheaper than that, you know. And we are going to equip that. Now that we have at least another emblem, we're still going to use this or another thing. How this works is that these level up with your progression on your chart over here. As you can see, we are currently only 12. So these are the weapons that we have unlocked. But we're only 5 on this specific weapon. Now, with that being said, we can now click on this item and we are going to view this build. This is what we're going to buy. So we need a mercenary hood, assassin's jacket, guardian boots, Avalonian cape. Okay, so we're going to go to those are all a bit costly. So it was a, what was it again? Okay, so this literally changed by the time I closed it. Whatever. Mercenary's jacket, 2k. Boom. Fiend cow, assassin shoes, smuggler cape. Okay, so let's go smuggler cape. What the heck? So with the hood, we need a fiend cow, which we're gonna look. I probably don't have it unlocked yet. See, I don't have it unlocked because I wasn't playing for that. I was playing all one type of armor. So right now we're just gonna go with the assassin hood. And we'll go with the assassin boots because I know for a fact we got those in the bag. Bam. And then on the cape side, it said go for smuggler's cape, which is a bit costly, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of don't want to do it. Kind of do, kind of don't. You know, it's a bit costly, but you know, my current item power, you know what? Now we can go to the bigger area. Look, we spent 100,000 silver on items so far. All within that one purchase. That was a free quest done. Boom. Now we got to reselect our items abilities. So we got, personally, I'm just going to do this. Plus increase damage and healing. This one we're going to go with that. Increase damage and healing. Refreshing sprint I always like. Swift cut's nice for just the extra damage, at least right now. That's fine. And then these are fine. Now that we got that, this is now your journal. On your first steps, you got a way to skip it. I just skipped it real quick so I can open up everything. We're going to claim all real quick right there. These Tome of Insights, when you use them, they help you level up your all the gear that you're wearing with the fame points that you get. So I just see as we use them right there, boom. Fortunately, it doesn't do it to these. These ones are very specific. Like this is for a stone hammer, but we're only on tier 2. So that's that. I'm probably going to get rid of like those fireworks because there's no point in having them. If I can, of course not. This thing hates me. I swear it does. So with that being said, I'm just gonna drag and drop for the trash. As far as you go, we'll use that for 3 days of premium. So now we got a free 3 days of premium within the hour. Which is what I think is really cool. Unfortunately, the 3 free days of premium they give you does not work for the island. If it did, it'd be completely broken, but we'll see what happens. Let's just double check. But now that I'm a guild leader, maybe I can buy a guild island. Yeah, so I can still buy a guild island. I've never seen the guild islands completely done. So this is a first because I've never been the leader of a guild. But looks like it's just the same setup, honestly. Yeah, so we can get a guild island, but we gotta pay way more in silver. But you can't get a normal one, I don't think. But we can check. So yeah, see how it says get premium requires 4 more days of premium minimum. There is no other islands found, but you can at least get a guild island if you are a guild leader. But honestly, I want to like look at like all the different zones. I might buy one in Fort Sterling or Carleon because I haven't gone there yet. Like those are like some of the places that I haven't done. So in this video right here, we are just gonna like go and improvise. So we got the bank right here, always in the center of the map, Bank of Martlock right here, depending on which one that you go to. This is how the market looks. The entrance, your island planner, your vanity, which is cosmetics. If you come up here, that does nothing. At least at Martlock, you got your arena. You got your Aquarian's Den, which is a lot of good PvP in there. Make sure you're on non-lethal on it, like Hunter or non-lethal depths. You got Conqueror's Halt, which I have yet to go into to actually see what this offers. So we're going to figure this out. I have no idea what this is. So what's over here? Energy Manipulator. Trade favors for rewards. Sign up for Crystal League. So this is pretty cool, honestly. I want this so bad. It looks so cool. What's over here? Is there anything over here? No. What about over here? Ooh, what is this? I'm scared. I think that goes to the red zone. So we don't want to go that way. We ain't strong enough for that. Conqueror's Hall level 2. I didn't even know there was a level 2. What's in here? This honors... Okay, so this is like their name will forever live in Albion's history. Hey, yo, that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So like you can go through it, and that's number 26. And then you got season 25, 24. Yo, that is really, really cool. I love this. This is such a good addition to this. I'm not gonna lie. Like one of the things that really got me heated about Diablo was the factor that they did that one thing where it's like, oh, 1,000 people get their name on a trophy inside Blizzard. For the first 100 people to make it, or first 1,000 people to make it to level 100 on hardcore when the game first like dropped on Diablo 4, and I died at level 85 3 days in, and I got so pissed to the game launch. So mad because like there's so many people, so they gave like bonus XP if you're running in like groups, which I think is bullshit. It should be divided. No offense, in my opinion, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. So that's just for a different story. But hey, you know what? We live and we learn. You know what? I'm never striving for something like that ever again. Especially from Blizzard. This is the artifact. Once you get like your item strong enough, right? So you can enchant it. You drop it here. Enchant requires runes, you know? If you go over here, you can awaken, which needs to be enchantment level 4, which I can't really show you right now at the moment. but it's pretty good. You can craft different weapons and stuff in these back alleys here. You know, food, whatever you want. Now, every island is different. You don't have to choose Martlock just because I'm in Martlock to sit there and do your stuff. You can do whatever you want. The game is yours. You get to decide. You like the snowy region, you like the desert, you know, you like swamps, whatever it may be. I just chose this one because, you know, all my friends were here. Until we joined a guild, and then everyone was in Bridgewatch. So, yeah. But anyways, hopefully this video makes it. This will be day 3.